and just investigate to see if I can see any signs of, this sounds so funny, forced entry. Really?
Yeah.
All right, so Benjamin is very, very busy chewing on his little seat. This is actually another gift that a subscriber sent, so thank you to the person that sent that as well. Like Tim was saying, so many of you send us amazing things, and we are so grateful. So Benjamin, we gotta open your Bluey package, all right? You cool with that? He's like, no, I need to taste this. Oh, look at that. Now, this is perfect for Benjamin. He'll love that. I don't know, the Holy Spirit. Look at that.
He even got some wallet, too.
This is so cool. You like that, Ben?
Watch.
Look, he's already grabbing it. Look at that.
That's my
He reached down and grabbed it. That's awesome.
You gotta taste it.
Let me taste that. This is it, y'all. It is done, and I've already plated up one of the kids' plates, and that is it. It's just that simple: chicken, peppers, and lettuce. All right, y'all. The boys have been playing football. They were sent these special superhero cartoon action figure packages, and they've been playing football for the rights. You look pretty tired, Tim. For the rights, first picking rights. So Tim, you got the first picking rights. What did you choose?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. All right, you ready for this? Let's open and see what you got, bud. Just you can do it with your fingers. Yeah. I'll pull off. I already tested and opened one. Yeah, see it pull off pretty much.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Okay. You got Spider-Man book bag, pillow, web shooters. What?
That's a
cup.
What is this actually a web shooter? That's a watch.
A watch. Cool, dude.
Whoa,
Oh, what you got? Okay, you got a hat. Look, you finally got a hat. You been wanting a new hat? That Spider-Man hat and a blanket.
What is that?
That looks like some type of web shooter. A pouch, belt, I don't know. So who won the next picking rights? Titus. Come on with it. What you gonna pick? So let's see. Can you read what's left? It says Mario.
Mario.
Yeah. Do you know Super Mario? Okay, then you got Bluey and Ninja Turtles. What you think? Ninja Turtles. Alright, let's open this. What do you got, bud? What's in there? A wallet? Look at that. Look at that.
What?
Look at a little something for your wallet. Look at this. Wendy's, Dairy Queen, your favorite, Titus. McDonald's,
A
watch.
And a book bag.
That's a watch. It looks like some type of smartwatch. We'll have to open it up and see.
Oh.
Okay, let's see what else you got, bud. Got a hat, book bag, pretty much all the same stuff. That's awesome. There we go.
What?
Look at that.
That's Mario?
It is.
I didn't know.
Look at that. Look. Look what it says. Here we go.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
It's close to the side. See if that's right.
How do you open this watch? It can take pictures. Looks like
You look like Super Mario.
You do.
Let's see if we're losing that one.
and a speaker.
You want flat bib or you want the dad bib?
Mom, look.
What's that?
It seems like these are all.
Oh yeah, they are
things you can do.
smart watches.
Give away my secrets. How I do my bid.
I've been acting like a wild
Too loose. We gotta go back to that.
sleeping like a child.
Probably couldn't get a haircut.
All right, yeah. Super Mario.
Close.
Yeah, a nice watch. Oh, look, a wallet. You finally have a wallet for your library card. Don't lose it. Oh, wait, look what's in it. All right, so Benjamin is very, very busy chewing on his little seat. This is actually another gift that a subscriber sent. So thank you to the person that sent that as well. Like Tim was saying, so many of you send us amazing things, and we are so grateful. So Benjamin, we gotta open your Bluey package, all right? You cool with that? He's like, no, I need to taste this.
I'm always
I don't like that. We trying to get some of that grass.
Oh, look at that. Now this is perfect for Benjamin. He'll love that.
This is
I
stuff.
don't know, the Holy Spirit. Look at that.
He even got some wallet too.
That's awesome. This is
And he got
perfect.
some wallet.
Bag.
That's perfect.
Use this pretty soon.
Mhm.
Look, he got some
Got a
wallet.
little pillow.
That's awesome.
got-
All
This
is
is actually the
perfect.
perfect stuff for
It
me.
is the perfect size.
You got 2 book bags.
Cool.
Like everybody else. Look,
Look, sippy cups.
That's right.
I got a sippy cup too.
This is so
I never
cool.
used that
Wallet,
sippy
blanket.
You like that, Ben?
Watch.
Look, he's already grabbing it. Look at that.
That's my
He reached out and grabbed. This is so awesome, y'all. I'm so glad we opened Benjamin's care package as well, because he had a big stuffy in there that he could play with. That was safe for him to play with, of course, while we're supervising him. But that's just so awesome. So thank you so much. And we're just gonna get back to chilling together as a family, and we will see you when we are picking up the camera to do something else fun and inviting you into our lives.
although it hurts me to be with you. I'm always in bloom for
I.A.G Farms. It's all about God. All right, y'all. I'm going to have to do an investigation. So I was walking this morning and I did not see a sign. Well, I can't say that. I was walking this morning and I did not see my chickens. However, I did see a pile of feathers on the side of the driveway. That was not a good sign. I'm actually very concerned that something has gotten in the chicken coop overnight and eaten my chickens. So let me just show you where the chicken coop is. And you see what just walked past me, right? That's one ram. So I'm going to have to go. There's the chicken coop up on that little hill over there. I'm going to have to go in the ram pen, which I've been doing. I've been going in the ram pen about once a week, which means I only went in there about 2 or 3 times since the rams got moved in. But I've been going about once a week to get my eggs, because I have one hen that's laying. She lays 1 egg a day. I go in, I get about 7 eggs. Well, now that I haven't seen my chickens all day, I was just thinking they were going to pop up somewhere, but they haven't. I'm going to have to go in their coop and just investigate to see if I can see any signs of, this sounds so funny, forced entry. Really?
What? Entry? What's that? Yeah.
But seriously, I have to go and see if I can, figure out if an animal, like, worked their way into the pen, if their feathers there, if there's a sign of anything, you know, awry. I just want to see what happened to them. It's pretty obvious right now that they, you know, are probably gone, got eaten. But I'm going to go in and check and see. The boys are all here to protect me. They got my back. So they're going to have my back if anything happens. They'll watch my back and let me know if Boaz gets too close. But I've got to go in and investigate and see what's going on. So let's get to it. All right, Tim, come up in the gate for me, bud. All right, y'all stay out here. Take the dogs with me? Yep. All right. Come on, dogs. Y'all stick with me, okay? Come on, dogs. Okay, let me... I got it. So I'm kind of watching my back here. I do have the dogs with me. Looks like Boaz is just over there eating grain and hay. He's not too concerned about me. He looked at me when I first came in, but he was like, oh, it's just her. So that's one beautiful thing about having him in this big pen. He's not as territorial, but when we were in a small pen, he was tripping. I'm just for real. Okay, so he's still way back over there. I can only take a couple of steps without looking back and making sure, because even though we have a lot of distance between us, a ram will rush you. They don't call them a ram for no reason. So, okay. So let's get over here. Hey, Titus, go give me the basket in case I have eggs.
Look, baby.
I see him. He's coming this way. So now Boaz is coming this way. Come on, dogs. Dogs. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a little bit cray-cray in there. See a bunch of feathers everywhere. White. Alright, so, and this definitely does not look like it should look either. So yeah, something got in here. Looks like they ate the eggs and ate the chickens. So what I'm thinking is there was a fight in the coop, and then let's see. Where are the feathers? Y'all see those feathers? Okay, and so it looks like from the coop, maybe one of the chickens tried to escape and wasn't able to get fully away. And so here was another tussle, and it just got eaten there. So that's what seems like happened, boys. It's some eaten eggs and some feathers. No eggs. No. If something broke in there, it ate the eggs and it ate the chickens. Yep. No eggs, no chickens. Yeah, yes. No eggs. No eggs. Yep. So that's what it seemed like happened. This is definitely not how this is supposed to be. This should be like that. We were actually screwing these down to keep predators away, but we haven't had a problem with predators, and we thought it was because we have the sheep in here, which a lot of times the sheep were bedding down here in the creek, and they love being around this pen. But now we have fewer sheep. I don't know if that's why the predator felt okay. And we also were putting a door here, but I was just letting the chickens get out early in the morning. So when we have new chickens, it's because Tim Sr. Tim Sr. said that I could go to Tractor Supply and look on the board and, you know, buy somebody's old grumpy hens that are set in their ways. So when we get new chickens, which I told him to that we could, oops. Excuse me. So I told him to that we could, you know, go to McMurray Hatchery and we could order a few chickens and get some and raise them up. And it was like, oh yeah, and they'll probably be laying by springtime. I was like, yeah, that sounds good. But anyway, point is, when we get some new chickens, we're going to have to redo this coop, move on, do another coop. But we definitely need latches and not screws. That's one thing, just to have them more safely latched in there. And we'll figure all that out. But I was just talking about wanting to get our chicken operation going. And we were already down to just one hen and a rooster. So I think it's time, or it will be time soon. It's becoming time to prepare and to move forward with our chickens. So that's kind of sad. Whoever broke in, ate all our chickens and all our eggs, which we only had a couple of chickens, but hey, they were productive. That hen laid more than any other hen I have had. She did a great job. But yeah, so we're gonna have to move forward with our chicken operation and just kind of figure some things out. But I'm excited, and yeah, we're this, although it looks like, you know, defeat, is progress in the making. Okay, boys, I'm going to give you this other sheet, and this is for use during the experiment. And here you will write down whether or not the item actually sank
or float.
Exactly.
Wrong or right.
That's right. So you'll use this sheet to determine what happened, or to record what happens during the experiment. So is everyone ready? Put your name at the top of the paper. And then the first item, can anyone tell me what the first item on the list is?
Color. Orange.
So is orange the fruit or orange the crayon?
Fruit.
The fruit. So it's an actual orange. That's the first item. Tim, do you have your name written down?
No.
Okay, go ahead. Write your name at the top. And then we'll go ahead with the first item. All right, y'all. Okay, so now we have the twig, and we will determine whether or not the twig sinks or floats. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Okay. Nope, because you gotta write down next to paper. Paper float. So you need an F next to paper. Okay. All right, y'all ready?
Yes. It flew.
The twig floats.
No,
So everybody put next to twig floats.
Did you
You
put,
put an F
float?
right there.
Did Noah put float? Yep.
Let's see what you put.
No.
He put sink. He must
So
have put
I
sink.
have 3 floats.
The boys are working on a worksheet now that kind of goes through whether or not they were correct or incorrect about their hypothesis of whether or not each item would sink or float and why they think they were right or wrong. So we're going to go through that, and they are just so funny with their answers, and we had fun because a lot of different things surprised us. Some things we thought would sink and they didn't, and some things we were surprised they floated. So it's been a fun experiment, and we're just going to finish up.
Oh, yeah. Listen, like a sunrise horizon, always there, always shining, building me up with the song that's singing, filling my heart like I'm flying. You're always warm, always hold me, the biggest part of my story, healing my soul, help me feel completion, bringing me here to my glory. It keeps pulling me back, it keeps pulling me back to you. It keeps pulling me back, it keeps pulling me back to you. It keeps pulling me back, yeah. It keeps pulling me back to you. Keeps pulling me back, it keeps pulling me back to you. Never proud, never leaving. It won't ignore when I'm singing. Can't let go even when I'm wandering. It won't give up on my journey. It won't forget any promise, but won't remember my failures. Never shake, it don't want to hurt. Won't ever fail me. No, it keeps pulling me back. Keeps pulling me back to you. It keeps pulling me back. Yeah. It keeps pulling me back to you. It keeps pulling me back. Yeah. It keeps pulling me back to you. It keeps pulling me back. It keeps pulling me back. It's your love. Love. It's your love. Sunrise horizon, always there, always shining, building me up with a song and sing.
Alright, y'all, it has been a fun, exciting, amazing day. We got done with homeschool and we went outside to kind of see what Dad was doing. And of course, he was working on this roofing project, doing an amazing job. And we were able to help him, work with him a little bit. The boys were out playing. Before he got started, he even threw the football around with them. So we've just really been having a lot of fun. But we got in a little bit later than I anticipated, so I had to change my game plan for dinner. So I switched to one of the meals that I can do really quickly. So I was planning on lasagna, but it needs to bake in the oven for a long time. So we decided not to do that since we got in literally at 7 o'clock. So I'm fixing something that's called I call it chicken, peppers, and rice. So basically, you saw me dice up the peppers, you saw me dice up the chicken. That is the most difficult part of this meal. And you literally mix the chicken and the peppers together. You don't have to cook either one first. You cook the chicken until it is done, and it creates this broth with the peppers, and you serve it over rice. So as long as you got your chicken seasoned really well, I usually use some type of season. I really like the Tony's, but I was out of Tony, so I just used some like dry rub seasoning that I had and some salt. But normally I just use Tony's and season the chicken and the peppers, and then a little bit later, after it's almost cooked, I put just a little bit of honey to give it kind of a sweet flavor, almost like a sweet and sour chicken type flavor. But it's really, really good, really simple, really easy to cook. I cook the chicken on about medium-high heat and stir it, and it never sticks. I don't add oil. Of course, I guess you could add oil, but I don't see the need to add oil because it creates a broth and cooks in its own juices, and it doesn't stick. So if you have a problem with sticking, of course you can add oil, but I've never had that problem. And the chicken's always a little bit wet when I add it, so it's just fine. And it's really simple and easy, and that is what we are having for dinner. So my plan of maybe getting this dinner before 8:30 will work. So I'm just gonna get this chicken cooked and get our meal plated up. Don't know if y'all, yeah, you can see that a little bit. See how the chicken and the peppers are creating a juice. So I'm not having a problem at all with sticking. It's just perfectly cooking. Now these are boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You can do the same thing with boneless, skinless chicken breast. And you can also use the bone-on breast or the bone-on thighs. You just have to do the extra step of cutting the thighs or the breast off the bone if you do buy them bone-on. They're cheaper that way, but it's a lot of extra work. And if I'm trying to do a quick meal, that just doesn't work for a quick meal. So I keep some boneless, skinless chicken thighs just so I can get them cooked up fairly quickly. And yeah, so as you can see, it's just creating this juice, and this will become you'll get more and more as it cooks down, and this will become the juice that I will serve over rice. This is it, y'all. It is done, and I've already plated up one of the kids' plates, and that is it. It's just that simple: chicken, peppers, and rice. Yes, so we have had an amazing day, from just the roller coaster ride of the sad news about our chickens and finding out that we're pretty sure that something probably got in the coop and ate them. So that was very sad. But then we had ups like our homeschool science project was so much fun, and just being able to talk through what makes something sink or float was just fun, talking with the boys, even getting the fact that they had experience with some of the items by tossing them in buckets or tossing them in the pond. And so they were able to know already that that item would sink or float. That was super fun. And then, of course, seeing Dad working on the roof, that was a lot of fun for the boys, and it was fun for me also to see Tim up there and just accomplishing and demolishing and annihilating all his goals for the day. That was awesome. And so now we get to sit around the table and eat together and just decompress and enjoy each other. So y'all enjoy the meal. Is it good? So they seem to be enjoying it, even though it was just a quick meal that we had to throw together because we were out until 7 p.m. working on the barn roof. But y'all are going to be so pleased and so excited when y'all see those videos to see what we've been able to accomplish. So we're just going to call it right there for today's I.A.G Farms.
It's all been a fun.
We will see y'all on the next one.
Jesus, come, inhabit the praise of the sinner and say, Jesus, come.